So at the top of the hour, you heard the opening prayer, followed by Whitey on the Moon, Gil Scott-Heron, Escapism, Getting Free, Diggable Planets, followed by Show Your Love from Afi Soul. Afi Soul just dropped a new video called Chocolate City. It's on YouTube, so go check it out. Afi Soul. It's called Chocolate City. It's spelled, Afi is spelled A-F-I Soul. So A-F-I space S-O-U-L. It's very dope. Big up to Afi Soul and dropping her new video. That's part of the good news. She dropped her new video on last night about 9 o'clock on YouTube, and I think it's dope because she's showing her love for the city that she's from, which is Washington, D.C. And she said before she aired it that she knows there's a lot of things going on, but she wanted to air this video because it's a feel-good song. She wanted to bring some positive vibes, even though there's a lot of negativity and a lot of high emotions going on. She wanted to showcase this video, and I thought that was very dope. It's called Chocolate City, so check it out. All right, so in more good news, we have birthdays. It's a lot of Earth days. It's a lot of born days in May. It's a lot of born days in the month of May. So first, on May 24th, 1967, Dwight Myers turned 53. If you don't know who Dwight Myers is, he goes by Heavy D. So rest in peace to Heavy D as well. But he turned 53. All right, May 26, 1926, Miles Davis turned 94. Big up to Miles Davis. And also that same day, but different year, May 26, 1948, my aunt Dorothy Harrison turned 72. Big up to Aunt Dot turning 72. That's definitely a blessing. And also that same day, but different year, May 26, 1975, Lauryn Hill turned 45 years old. And also coming up on May 31st, a good friend of mine, big homie out of Pennsylvania, or better yet, Philly, TK Wilmer. He will be turning, I think, 47, 48. I'm not too sure, but I know he getting up there, but it's all good. So big up to him on his Earth Day coming up on tomorrow. Also, I was going through news feeds, and like all of us are, and being up all time of the night like all of us are, or getting up earlier than what we expect like all of us are probably. I came across a great news article that sheds light on good news. I mean, this is what this segment is about, right? Good news. So, a Tuskegee Airman nurse turns 100. She turned 100 on the 28th of May in New York. She was the second lieutenant, Irma Pete Cameron. And she turned 100 on the 28th. And she's one of the last remaining Tuskegee Airmen nurses. She's one of the last remaining Tuskegee Airmen nurses. And I thought by reading that was like great news, because we need it, and we definitely need it. So when we come back, we're gonna I want to jump into some other things and kind of shift the gears a little bit, and not talk about what is going on, but actually share some comments for those folks who have been on my Facebook page, friends that I follow on Facebook, leaving posts. I haven't posted anything concerning what is going on Facebook because of a lot of reasons. And just to be fair enough to let everyone know that these are times that we need good news. These are times that we should be surrounded by loved ones, friends and family, and those folks who really care about our well-being and helping us to think before we jump. So with that being said, we'll be right back. Mental Salvation Radio. We're going to pay a little bills and we're going to be right back.
You an indie artist? Is your music in WOW radio rotation? It should be. They play all genres, from jazz, rock,
Worst behavior, no.
pop, reggae, R&B, and more. Send music to music@wowuradio.net. Radio edited MP3s only. You may also include 1 to 3 professional style pics and your bio. Submit now. music@wow.radio.net. Indie media for the indie spirit.
We're back. Mental Salvation Radio. So we all need to take a deep breath, because without the breath, you have nothing. I'm doing Mental Salvation Radio for reasons to uplift, bring some storytelling, and within the storytelling and within the good music, I want to share bits and pieces of me to you. I was raised by Pastor R.L. Stevenson, and which is my grandmother, and I was also raised with my mother. Single parent homes. Went to church every Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and if we had a revival, I'm there every night as a little youth growing up, playing the drums and being in that culture, in that religious setting. While I'm growing up, my grandmother always told me to don't follow the crowd. She always told me to think for myself. She's always taught me to be my own person. Don't hang in crowds. Don't be like other people. Always think outside the box. She also wrote this prayer down for me that I could read before I left the house and when I got back in the house. She made me memorize a prayer that she actually just thought of, wrote it down on a piece of paper, gave it to me, and told me to memorize that. My mother, on the other hand, as well, taught me to always be street smart. If you're walking down the street, someone calls your name, you don't recognize the voice, you keep walking. If they go, hey, 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 you keep walking if you do not recognize the voice. So putting those two together, spiritual awareness and street awareness, and putting those together, you get me. And I'm not a rah-rah type of person. I don't rah-rah for no reason. I always question everything. I question everything down to the smallest, tiniest thing. So I personally can think outside the box. Now, I'm not going to say we, because some of us aren't part of the we. I have to always think first. I have to think more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times, maybe think about it the 4th time to see if it actually makes sense to me. Going online and voicing my opinion does not make sense to me. I'm talking about me, not you, not them, not us. It doesn't make sense to me to voice my opinion online for someone to come and counteract my opinion with their opinion, and we get nowhere at all. So I keep those things to myself. I keep them close to me. Some of y'all don't even know me to begin with. You know facets of me online, but those who know me personally know how I think, how I move, and sometimes will be like, dang, Enoch, you thinking like that? Like, yeah, I want to think outside of the box. So I'm not a rah-rah type of person. I'm not easily to get angered. I am not easily to be persuaded without thinking first. Without thinking first for me. Some of us will not go out and riot or loot or whatever. Some of us are going to stay home. Some of us are going to do other things to burn down Babylon. It's, so you can't get upset with our people because our people aren't doing what you want